y'all? It's your girl KD. I just want to talk to y'all about my wake up call and how God got my attention as I was coming home from work one day. One day I was traveling. It was Friday night, and I had just got paid. You know that song. For those of you who know that song, Just Got Paid Friday night. I was getting ready to turn up with some friends that I thought was my friends, but they were not my friends. I later found out. However, I'm driving home and I'm speeding on my way to the house, and I heard the voice of the Lord say, "Slow down." And when I did slow down, I said, "Okay, God, I noticed you because I was speeding, and I know that I'm trying to get to a place. It's after 10 o'clock. I just got off work. We got to meet up at 11:30. I got to go take a shower. Like, this got to be you." So the anxiety really set in, and I slowed down at the light. It was one of the lights on Covenant Highway. So as I am driving, I'm slowing down. I'm passing a Walgreens on Covenant Highway, and there is a truck that just out of the blue cuts me off and tries to make an illegal turn in front of me. At that moment, I closed my eyes, I grabbed the steering wheel, and I prayed to God because I didn't know where my soul was getting ready to go because I was not living for him. And so I told him, as I was talking to him with my eyes closed, I said, "God, if you spare my life through this accident, I will give my life back over to you." And so he did so. When I opened my eyes, I was facing the opposite way into oncoming traffic. A lot of cars was coming down. They were getting ready to hit me. So I'm facing this way. Cars are coming this way, getting ready to hit me. And I was like, "God, like, get me out of here." So here it is. The shoes that I had on were no longer on my feet. Everything was in a disarray. My car was totaled, and the truck that had hit me was in the grass. So here it is. I get out the truck. One shoe on, one shoe off, trying to get out the middle of the street. Cars smoking. I know it's getting ready to catch fire soon. And everything that I had, like my phone, and it was all everywhere, so I couldn't call anybody. And so the people stopped who were traveling down the road with me, who saw me previously speeding. They stopped and they said, "You almost lost your life." And the man who hit you almost lost his life too because his truck was getting ready to flip. Thank God that it did not flip, but it just ended off into the grass on the side of the road. And I asked if they could lend me their phone so I can call my brother. I called my brother. I told him that I got in an accident. I don't remember him coming. I just remember my mother standing in the middle of the road, in the middle of the accident, looking around, and the ambulance attendees were saying, "Ma'am, I need you to get out the middle of the street." And she was like, "Wow." I'm just in awe of God because of how he spared my daughter's life. So at this moment, I'm rushed to the hospital because they wanted to see what was going on with my neck and what was going on with the whiplash that happened. And I get to the hospital, and the shirt that I was wearing two shirts. I had a undershirt, and then I had a top shirt, which was my uniform shirt. My uniform shirt was in perfect pieces, but when I took off that shirt and I saw the undershirt was ripped into pieces, ripped into shreds. So that I keep that undershirt to this day because my mom said to me that was supposed to be your intestines coming out of your body because of, first of all, how it's ripped up. Secondly, because of how your car ended out to be in shatters, and how it was dented up, and how the metal was everywhere, and how you shouldn't have been here by the way it looked, and what people said. And it just brings me to memorization every time I look at that undershirt, that God, you spared my life and you didn't have to. And I came out with no scratches, y'all. When I got to the hospital, I came out with no scratches. I only had a torn muscle. That muscle healed, the whiplash healed. I'm so glad and thankful that God caused me to slow down in the midst of me heading fast down a road that I shouldn't even been traveling down. And in that moment, if I didn't slow down, I can only imagine where I would have been, where my soul would have rested. And so I'm thankful, and I just want to give you all encouragement that when God speaks to you, please listen. And he's not just going to sometimes speak one time, he's going to speak 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times so he can get your attention. So please listen, please be encouraged that God can do all things through anything. A tank top for me, an undershirt for me, it speaks generations when it comes to blessings. If I didn't obey God at that moment, the generations that come after me wouldn't have been able to come after me in the way that they would. So I just want to encourage y'all to do what God tell you to do, be who he called you to be, go where he called you to go. And no, I don't have those friends anymore. I cut them off at that time. So love y'all.